So it's Monday morning now, just about to head out and get my morning steps. This is an essential part of the routine every single day. I think I mentioned in the last clip, I'm aiming to hit 10 to 12,000 steps a day at the moment. So I will always go for a walk after my first work block. I've just had a consultation call and then I've done an hour of client programming and check-ins. So it's almost 8:45 now. So I'm going to go out for at least 45 minutes and take a walk along the canal. I'll take some clips. It's an absolute vibe at this time in the morning. But yeah, I had a consultation call last night, I think after I finished filming, and got a sign up there. So another coach that I actually know from Bali who has his business set up in Dubai has asked me to coach him for the Perth Marathon in October. Obviously it's only January now, so we're going to run a long base building phase because he's relatively new to running for 6 months. And then we're going to transition over to a 16-week marathon prep and get him up to speed with that. So it's going to be a really, really cool program that I put together. I'll be coaching him personally. He won't be working with the team. I still work with a good number of clients myself at the moment, between 30 and 35, but a lot of the guys that come on board, they do work with the coaching team. So I'm going to set his program up next week. He's starting, I think, week beginning the 22nd or something like that, whatever the day is, on Monday. I just had another consultation call this morning with a referral from one of our best clients, and that went really well. So I think he's going to sign up later on this week. But that's something that I wanted to note. If you are a coach watching, something that has really, really helped us bring in really, really good leads to the business and great clients for the team to work with has been referrals. So just reaching out to our clients, making them aware that we do compensate them for referrals. We either give them a free month of coaching or we just directly transfer the equivalent amount of money to their bank, and it's been a really great way for us to grow. Generally you will attract good clients that are usually aware of the price, and it brings great people into the business, like-minded individuals. That really, really helps the community as well. So that's something that we're really, really pushing at the moment. So I would definitely recommend implementing a referral scheme if you don't have one at the moment. And the way that we promote that, we just mention it to clients when we catch up with them, when we have catch-up calls, monthly performance review calls. I occasionally send out an email every 2 or 3 months, just making the clients aware that they can refer people. But yeah, it's a great way to grow the business, aside from the usual kind of outreach and inbound inquiries that you get. So I'm going to go out and get some steps now and then come back and do another block of check-ins. Tonight I've got a catch-up call with a client. Hopefully he's going to be renewing with us for another 6 months, and then I have another consultation call as well. So I'll check in later on, and somewhere in between all this, probably at about 11:30, I'm going to go to the gym and do legs. So we've got almost 300 grams of 0% fat fake yogurt, 35 grams of whey, 100 grams of raspberries and blueberries, and then 20 grams of dark chocolate with a small bit of honey. So that's pretty much just proteins, fats, maybe like 20 grams of carbs from the fruit. And then pre-workout, probably about half an hour before I train, I'll have some pineapple. Just about to head to the gym now, light's gone off, but I've pretty much finished all my client check-ins for today by 2 o'clock. So I started working at 8 o'clock after that consultation call, and I think it's what I'm going to do going forward on a Monday is just try and get the majority of my check-ins done before I go to the gym. I hate rushing my gym session, and a big thing that I'm trying to do at the moment to manage stress and just take a little bit of time for myself, to be honest, is to get in the sauna 3 or 4 times a week. And I like to do the sauna for half an hour. I like to push myself a little bit, get a really, really good sweat, and like have that non-negotiable, just 30 minutes switch off time. Because even when you are training and stuff, I'll still be on my phone sometimes. And after half an hour sauna session, I have sweat quite a lot and I do feel quite drained. Basically, I'm not really in the best position to give like the highest quality feedback to clients. So that's going to be a big focus probably going forward on Mondays, just try and get all check-ins done. It's draining, it's tiring, because you give a lot of energy on video feedback. So I think that'll definitely be the best thing for me to do going forward. Tuesday is a day of team calls. So I have a team call with my setter on Instagram, call with the 2 coaches tomorrow as well. got a couple of calls booked in, so that'll be good. But yeah, Monday is a heavy day, so gonna head to the gym now. You will have seen that pre-workout meal that I had before. That was just to kind of try and tide me over, get some protein in there. As you say, that was pretty much fats, protein, a little bit of carbs. And I'm actually just eating some pineapple on the way to the gym here. I'll do my session, jump in the sauna, get a post-workout shake, maybe do some steps. They've got a nice little track that you can walk around in the sun at Wellfit, which is the gym that I go to. And then I'll come back, post content, and I've got 2 calls and have dinner, and that's it. So Monday's full on, and it's not usually as busy as this for the rest of the week. But I've got a lot of calls booked in this week, a few consultation calls, a lot of catch-up calls with clients, stuff like that. So January is certainly off to a busy start. Wow, legs are absolutely cooked. After giving all that chat about going in the sauna, I realised I didn't have any time to go in the sauna because I just didn't manage I did not manage my time properly. I just realised that, you know, I'm not going to be able to squeeze a gym session, a sauna, driving back in the traffic, cooking food, doing 2 check-ins in like 3 hours. I don't want to be rushed, and I still have content to post, and I do not want to rush content because sometimes that gets pushed to the back end of the day and then you end up just putting out like a half-arsed caption. I don't want to do that. So tomorrow I'm not as busy, so I'm going to make sure I get in the sauna, absolute non-negotiable, and then I reckon I'll be able to get in on probably Thursday and Friday as well. So that'll be 3 a week, and then maybe on the weekend as well. But really, really good leg session. Took me under an hour today, which was great because I had about 8 exercises. I'm only doing 1 full leg day at the moment, so there's a lot of like essential movement patterns that we need to hit. A lot of my lower body training, aside from like the strength and hypertrophy work, like the basic compounds like the split squats, the hamstring curls, calves, all that sort of stuff, there's quite a bit of mobility work as well to complement the running. So there's some, you know, eccentric hip flexor stretches and stuff like that, boring stuff, but it's really, really important to have in the program to make sure that I stay injury free, because I'm obviously trying to get the most out of the running and the lifting at the moment. But really good session, and it just goes to show you can get a lot done in a short amount of time when you really, really focus on not resting too long. And, you know, obviously I'm a coach, but I am guilty of going on my phone a lot when I'm in the gym as well. I can't help but look at client messages and stuff like that, whereas today I literally just stuck a podcast on, just zoned in, got the rest time right down to like 90 seconds on pretty much everything, and I blasted through the whole session in about 55 minutes. So really, really pleased with that. So I've got a fair bit to do this evening, and then tomorrow is a push day in the gym, probably the favourite day of the week. Just literally just loads of chest, triceps, bit of shoulder work, and as I say, I've got a few bits to do tomorrow morning as well, but most of the check-ins are done for today, which is great. Sometimes, because probably 75% of the clients that I work with personally are in the US, sometimes if they might check in a little bit late, I'll end up having to send their feedback over on Tuesday morning. So I always budget about an hour to do any delays, checking feedback on Tuesday. But, you know, as long as we're getting feedback over to clients within 24 hours, then we're all good. They're all happy. We've never had any issues with feedback response, which I think is great, because
you hear of that a lot in the industry when people scale their businesses and stuff. The service drops, and like I obviously want to grow our brand, Athletic Aesthetic, but I never want the service quality to drop. If anything, I want it to improve. So we're always kind of finding the balance of, yes, pushing it up, but making sure service quality maintains, if not improves as well. So it's all going smoothly. I've had a great month so far in terms of bringing new people on, and I think we only have 1 or 2 clients leaving this month, which would be amazing. So it means that month on month we will grow a lot in terms of client numbers this month, and I have a goal target that I want to hit in terms of client numbers for summer and the end of the year. And if we can repeat this month or even stay close to that, we will definitely be on track. So yeah, I'm gonna race home, get a shower and do this work and get a steak, damn me.